Hopefully that worked that time. It did. I had to bloody reset the stream key. Worked that time. We have audio and video. Don't know what happened there, my friends. I don't know, something wonky with either OBS or YouTube. But yeah, I had to reset the stream key in YouTube Studio. Not quite sure why that happens, but it does happen from time to time. So, my friends, how the hell is everybody? Hope everybody's safe and well. Welcome back to the Z channel here. We are back testing and messing around with a few mods here. I'm sure you are aware that today is Tony DLC Day, aka the Antonio Carrera DLC. I'm going to assume that everybody out there has already pre-purchased it. You know, it's a highly popular pack, you know, that everybody is talking about. You know, it's kind of all the rage and stuff like that. Not. But yeah, so we do have the Tony DLC installed just in case. So we can... There she is, my friends, the Tony DLC. So yeah, I made a few screenshots last night about certain bugs that I noticed in the DLC, especially with hooking up to, you know, PTOs and that type of thing. Nathan, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. So yeah, there was a few bugs that I spotted last night in when I was basically, you know, the baby baler. You know that baby, the case baby baler. You know this thing. So I hooked this up to one of the Antonio Carrera tractors, and I got a weird PTO connection. So basically, I took screenshots last night and I sent it to various people. So what are we doing, my friends? What are we doing? I'm not doing too bad, no, sir. Not doing too bad. So pretty much all of the day today, I've been working with my games team on updating the Porsche Diesel Series pack, and you know, we're working on the next version. It'll be the final version as well, my friends. There will be no more updates after this. We're going to move on to something new and interesting. So we have new equipment. So I want to show you this one. So this is new. We have to test these out, basically, right? So this is the salt spreader. So what's this? Well, it's essentially a variation on it's basically a variation on this, right? So this is your spreader, right? So this one does fertilizer and lime, okay? 350 liters, right? So so we wanted to get in, you know, support for road salt, you know. But so what we had to do then, we had to actually create a different script, a separate script, and call it something different. So we called it a salt spreader. And what I did then, basically, so you people could tell the difference between the two. You know what I mean? I created one in black. You know, I changed the color and the icon. See the shop icon here, so it actually says black, right? So and you still have your same kind of. You can still put it back to red if you want to, but by default it's called Fent Black 1. So I need to test this out and make sure that it is actually working. Right, so here's your spreader then. So this does, you know, it does lime and fertilizer. So we'll get some road salt and we'll check it out. Hopefully, I did everything correctly. You never know. That's why you beta test, my friends. You know, it's always possible. So, oh, we have a width as well. Look at this. Ooh, I don't remember that being there. Holy Toledo. Did my games team add that in? Because that was not there before. See? It's not in that one. So interesting. We can have an adjustable working width. Ooh. I like the idea of that. So by default, this thing is 10 meters, right? But you know, we were kind of looking at it, and you know, I wonder where I am. Oh, a second. I'm noticing all these kind of lines and stuff like that. I wonder if that's my graphics or something, or if my games team has updated the dirt and wear textures. It's possible he has, you know. Let's take a look at this one. But yeah, that's new. So I'm going to have to get my game Steam to add that in. That would be good for people, wouldn't it? You know, a working with. So it's in this one. So you can change from 10. So how do you change it again? Oh, it's so you can go 8, 6, 4, 2. So that's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get him to. You know, I can probably do it myself. I'll have to look is in the XML script and see, you know, what he, you know, what he added. So here's road salt. So this is 1,000. So I mean, if this fills up, then it's correct. And it did. So that works. Now we have to unload. You know, we have to test in every kind of possible scenario. You know, that's kind of, you know, how you bug test. You have to make sure everything's working. You know, there's a lot of mods out there that are just being like put out there, but they're not actually. You know what I mean? They're not being tested properly, and you know they have a lot of issues and bugs or whatever. So you know, when you put a mod out there, you know your reputation is on the line, and I'm certainly not prepared to. Ooh, I'm not prepared to put my game Steam's reputation on the line by, you know, not doing my part of the task, which is to test the mods. So I've had this field here, so you know I just want to see will it discharge basically. So I want to see, can I unload it first? Now, I own this field, so why can I not? Can you not unload? Okay, hold on a second. Now that is not correct. That working width is not right. So it says 10 meter, but it ain't 10 meter on the damn thing. No, so that is borked, right? So you can see it there. That's not working correctly, obviously. So yeah, you can see there, look, so that's the discharge, right? That's 2 meters, that's not correct. So now I can change it back to 10. So, you know, clearly that is not working. Right, I need to make a short video clip of that for my game Steam. So just give me a second there, guys. Right, so that's enough. You can stop that now. So yeah, clearly that's not working. But you know, that's why you test, my friend. That is why you test. You know, the discharge of that's not 10 meters. That looks like, well, what would you say that is? That's about 2 meters, that thing. So we'll take a screenshot of that as well. But anyways, you know, the basic kind of thing is there. You know. And road salt seems to discharge a lot slower than, you know, lime and fertilizer as well. So this thing went a lot further. But it won't discharge, which is interesting. So I can't unload it, is what I'm kind of saying. Yeah, it definitely looks like 2 meters to me. So yeah, but I do like this working with thing. He's obviously added that into the XML, so get it, you know, get it working properly first, and then we'll add it into the other spreader, I guess. Yeah, that's 2 meters. That's about as wide as the little Porsche here. I mean, this is supposed to, it says 2 meters. That is not 2 meters. Look, that's, oh my days. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get that fixed. But you know, that's why we test. We can pull up the log here and we can see if there's any log. anything in the log. No, even if this log is clean, you know, this is, you know, you only use this as a guide. You really have to you've got to test the mods in game. You know what I mean? You have to test them. You have to test them in, you know, different scenarios, and you know, to make sure that everything is working hunky dory and stuff like that. So that's the fill level warning. So that's a mod from the mod hub. I don't know why that fill level warning comes up as a yellow. It's not a warning, but it shows up as yellow for some reason. So that warning has nothing to do with the mod. That's base game error. The giants are still not fixed, but it's only a warning, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll go down the list. Let's see if we see any issues. So here's where the Porsche diesel pack kind of kicks in here. So it's loading, you know, the various components in. Here's your spreader, your PTO, and real dirt is installed. So there's no errors there. But obviously, you know, even though you have no log errors, clearly it doesn't work properly. So yeah, so in order to differentiate the salt spreader from the spreader, I changed the default color to black. You know what I mean? I couldn't think of any other way to kind of just, you know, tell them apart really, you know, without, I don't know. So one of the other things I can't do, I can't unload the rolled salt. Now, I don't know if that's even a thing. I don't know if anyone has tested that, whether you can actually load or unload rolled salt. I have no idea. So that might not be a thing. You know, what we could do, I guess it's a good opportunity to, so let's get the trailer. So if anybody was watching the stream yesterday, so this is the new MP trailer or multi-purpose trailer, okay? It's a 3-in-1 functions, right? So it's a bale trailer, okay? It is a manure spreader, all right? And there's an object changing as well, look. So watch it, look. So all that disappears, look. Okay, and then you have the crop trailer. So here's your crop trailer, look. So it's a 3-in-1, right? 4,000 liters of crops, 4,000 liters of manure. All right. So you can put a cover on it, okay? And you have color out. You can change the you know, you can change the rim color. You can change the color here, and you can change that. You know what I mean? The usual stuff that one would expect. You know. So yeah, that's new. That's a salt spreader. So, you know, we're trying to add more functionality to the equipment as we go along, you know. So that's the salt spreader. So then this is just your standard bog, standard default, you know, lime and fertilizer. So it was originally just lime, but we've added, you know, or sorry, it was originally fertilizer, but we added lime. So we're trying to, you know, get it. No. We're trying to, you know, get more functionality into the mod. So that's fertilizer, I believe. So that is 10 meters working with. So that you can see the difference there. Look, so it's supposed to be like that, right? But you know, obviously it's not doing that. So I'm going to set that guy in a worker. I just want to see what he does. Okay. So I'm just going to let him do his thing there. So we're going to get something else. So if you haven't seen this before, this is the Porsche Diesel Series tractor. It's basically a highly modified version of the Porsche. You know, the Porsche Junior. So this thing. Right, so this is what it originally looked like, okay? Porsche Junior 108. It is available for all kind of platforms. If you Google this, So if you Google like Porsche Junior FS Farming Simulator 22 Porsche Junior code or something like that, or FS22 codes. Basically, the code for this is on the internet, and you enter the code, and you'll have this tractor. Now, I bought this one, so I bought the Revell, the Porsche, or the Revell Porsche diesel model kit. It was like €24, and it was like €10 for shipping. So this one here is actually genuine. So I actually bought this, and I have the code and stuff like that. But someone obviously put the code on the internet, so it is out there, and anybody who enters the code can actually get the tractor. You know what I mean? But for the purposes of the stream, so this is our heavily modified version of the Porsche diesel series tractor. There's numerous options that aren't available on the kind of the base model. So if you've seen this before, I'm not going to go through it again. But it's very, very, very highly customizable, and you can't do this basically. And you can't do this. You can't open the bonnet, and you can't see the spinny fan spinning. So that is exclusive to the Porsche diesel pack. No one else has that shit. And no one else has a Porsche diesel logo in the center of the steering wheel, and no one has a Porsche diesel keychain. So when I turn on the engine, there's a keychain connected to the key, right? You can actually see it there, and now it turns. And watch, look. There you go, and it'll move down again. Look. So lots of little animations in that thing. So, and we even have a working speedometer, so it actually moves. The needle moves and everything. That Giants didn't have that. That's a reverse camera, and you can actually move around with it as well. Right. So, so this is one of the new pieces of equipment that we're working on. So it's more or less finished. The MP trailer, more or less finished, but I'm still beta testing it basically. Right. So here's your trailer here. Look. So there's actually animated. So there's so see these parts here. See these chains. So these are chains. They're animated. So basically, when you're unloading the crop trailer, these actually move. So 4,000 liters. So that's that's seed. So the cover will go back on. Look, so it comes off automatically, as you would expect, and you can take it off manually as well. So let's see, can I get you the unload animation here? So yeah, you can see the chain moving. Look, isn't that awesome? So if I so what'll happen is this thing opens up. There's all sorts of animations on this thing. Look. See that? Look. Loads and loads of things he's added to this. You can actually see it there. Look, it's all moving. So yeah, my game Steam did all of that stuff. So yeah, he did a really, really good job. What am I doing? So that's the trailer. I've lost the plot a little bit here, people. I don't know quite what I'm doing here. Oh shit! Wrong! God dang it! Freaking buttons! Oh god! Diggity dang it! Is that empty? Okay, that's empty. So yeah, what I've been doing is I've been trying to, you have to test these mods out. So I've been loading and unloading, the manure spreader, the trailer, with every type of in-game product, all the, the crops types, all the, all the seed bags and big bags, pallets, and everything basically. So you have to test everything to make sure it's all, it's working, So there's even an animation associated with this. So this is like a, I guess it's a stand or something for the. I'm not seeking to zoom out there. So it's a stand or something for the. I don't know what they call it. Anyways, you can see it there. Look, it spins and then it'll move up. Look, so there's an animation associated with that as well. Right, so that's a salt spreader. I don't know. What am I looking for? I'm a bit confused here. What I'm looking for. So I want to try out and see. Is it just big bags that I can't unload, or is there salt spreaders not unload? Or maybe he just doesn't have it enabled. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out. Right, so that's that. So yeah, it's road salt. And then the symbol for it shows up as well. 350 liters. So I'm getting nothing here to unload. Look, so there's nothing here in the button things. Lower salt spreader turn off, open cover, change working width. Nah. So basically, I can't unload this for whatever reason. So yeah, we'll have to look at that one. Mr. Mouse, how the hell are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, sir. Hope you're doing well. So the other dude is doing his thing there. So yeah, he's working away. So that's working, thankfully. So yeah, that's that one there. So the interesting thing is I can unload this, look. So watch this. I can unload that. See? So why won't Mouse, do you have any experience with the in-game rock salt or whatever they call it? Road salt? Have you ever tried to unload road salt? I wonder why that isn't. Oh, Railways Online. Oh, very nice. That's a simulation game as well, isn't it? Is that a free to play, or is it a? I don't know what they call it. You never use road. Yeah, I don't know many people that have used road salt. So basically, I can't unload the salt spreader, so I'm gonna have to look at the talk to my games team about that. Let's see why it won't unload. So what's next? So I'm gonna have a look at the weeder. So this is new as well that we added in. So we've been working on this, the weeder, right? To when I showed this off last night, it basically wasn't working. So my games team has been messing around with it today, and so we have to test it basically. So we do have the logos on it now, the Porsche diesel logos. I don't know. You can. A second. Let me. There you go. Look. So look, Porsche diesel logos. Trying to lay track foundation and track all day. Oh, also you have to. You're actually building the whole thing. So we do have unfolding sounds. Okay, and lower. Right, let's test this out here. Need to make sure this one works. Okay. So this has a working speed associated with it as well. So we'll just test now and make sure it works with this thing. She's a little bit dodgy still. It's better than it was yesterday, where you literally couldn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, here she goes. Well, she should be faster than that, basically. But, you know, it's an improvement on yesterday, but it needs more fine-tuning and adjustment. You know, it's not quite there yet. Now, I just wonder if I remove the front weight, what will happen? Will it improve it or anything? So weight is absolutely everything in FS22. She's roughly the same, but it is, as you can see, it is nixing the weeds, so it is working, but it needs some refinement. And it's kicking up the dust and particle effects and stuff like that, so that's good. But yeah, there's logging place, sawmill, mine, shelter. Interesting. That sounds very, very interesting. I'll have to take a look at your stream, Mouse, and see what you're getting up to. So yeah, this is kind of what we're working on at the moment. Here's the weeder, the little Porsche. So it's 4 meters, right? Which I think it's appropriate for the mod. You know. And, yeah, it still needs some work though. So yeah, I'll talk to my games team about that one. So we have 2 more pieces of equipment that I want to show off and test. So we have a wind roar. Okay. So this is newly added as well. This is a 4-meter wind roar, 9 mph, hopefully. Okay. You know, usual colors. You know. Okay. And then we have a tether. So we've removed the original Pottinger tether and we've added this old school tether. Right. So that's that one as well. So we're going to have to cut some grass now. And we're going to need to do it fairly quickly, I would say. So we're going to do it 2 ways. We're going to TED it first, and then we're going to windrow it. So we'll get kind of the dual kind of action going here. Right. So, I mean, the most logical way to do this is obviously the big M450. You know, it's the easiest, it's the quickest. You know, if you want grass in a hurry, you go up this bad boy here. So it's on wide spreading, which is good. That's what we want. So we're just going to cut some grass here at the edges, and you know, we'll do our thing. Oh, bad driving. We'll try to go out to the edge here if we can. Alright. What happened there? Alright, so here we go. Been a while since I've used the big amp. So we need grass for hay and freaking windrow and shit. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. There you go, my friends. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at that. It's pushing this stuff out of the way. Not a bother for this machine. Nicely done. Yay! Right to you. Do. So yeah, we need to test the tether, or sorry, yeah, the tether and the window, and make sure they're working okay. There we go. Right. Right, let's do this. Yeah, you can kind of see why we kind of went with this one. You know, this is classic old school stuff here. You know, it suits the little Porsche, you know, the time period and that type of thing. So this little tractor was made in the it was made in the late 1950s. So this is 9 mph. This thing it's set to. Now, that working speed that you see there, or 9 mph, that's kind of that is not kind of set in stone. Just be aware of that. We may change that. We won't be speeding it up. We may have to slow it down, you know. But yeah, it's kind of set to 9 mph at the moment. But yeah, we are getting our hay effect out the back. It is working. So it's a 4-meter spread. And you know, the blades are doing their thing. So just zoom out a little bit so you guys can get a little bit of a better view of it there. So you know, it's not bad. You know, 4 meters is absolutely fine. You know, it's appropriate for the little Porsche. You can't have big, massive equipment on this thing. It has to be sized and proportioned accordingly and weighted properly and that type of thing. You know. I just feel it's just a little bit fast for my taste. I would prefer if it was like 7 mph, but not everyone is going to agree with me about that. I mean, most windrowers, you know, they do, you know, they go at what, 12 mph, 15 mph, something like that. So, or tethers, I should say. So we'll check our log again. Let's see if anything has turned up. So you can see the weeder has loaded there. Look, so the weeder loads in the WinRAR and then the tether. So there's no errors in the log, but you know you got to test. You can see what's been loaded in there. So no errors so far, which is good. So yeah, I like this. Got all your particle effects, you know. Everything is there. And they do spin and everything. So I'll actually show you that. So yeah, they do spin and shit. Now how they spin is a mystery, because there's literally nothing. You know, there's no PTO. I don't know how these things are powered, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm assuming it's some kind of magic spell or something. You know, they just kind of, you know, work. You know, there's no power to these things. So I don't know about that. Myself, I might have a conversation with my games team to see can we add some way to kind of make this a little bit more realistic in terms of, you know, they should be powered by something, even a PTO, you know. If they were just powered by a PTO, that wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know how you would do it. I mean, we could hook a PTO up to this thing, but where's it going to connect to? Well, you know, what's it going to run? So yeah, we'll have a few discussions about the about this mod here. Let's see, can we get a bit more hashtag realism into it? So yeah, that's the tether. It does work. So as I said, you know, how do these things spin? How are they powered? Is it just the tractor going across the land and just, you know, momentum or whatever, and it just moves them, or, you know, are they powered by, you know, a PTO, or are they electric, are they pneumatic? You know, how are they actually moving? So that's what I'm trying to kind of figure out here, you know, and how could we get some way of designing something that we could actually get these things to, I don't know, be powered and spin, you know, if that makes sense. So that's that one there. So now we have the WinRAR. Another old school kind of classic design. There you go. So yeah, another 4 meter working with. So we now know that the tether works. Take a look at the WinRAR here. So there you go, my friends. It is working, as you can see. Very nice. Not too shabby at all, look. Not too shabby, my friends. I'm happy enough with that shit. You know, so, you know, once again, it fits with the, you know, this is a 1957 classic tractor. You gotta have some old school classic equipment to kind of work with it, you know, which is kind of what the whole point of the Porsche diesel pack was, you know, is to get some really old school type, equipment to work with it. And people now have real functionality with the new updated Porsche pack. So, for example, right? So here's the Porsche pack as it stands now, right? So you have the tractor, right? So 14 to 50 horsepower, right? So you have a front weight, okay? You have a sickle bar mower, right? This thing, right? So you can cut grass with this, right? Okay. You have a plow. That should be self-explanatory, right? 1 meter plow. You have a planter, right? So it does this one, it does sugar beets, cotton, you know. So I might actually add maybe a few more crop types to this. So it does corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beets, and cotton. So I might add potatoes to that or something. So to get a kind of a potato planter. So then you have a hay fork, all right? So this thing picks up loose material. I'll actually demonstrate that to you. Let me get it for you. It picks up loose material, right? The spreader should be self-explanatory. Lime and fertilizer, right? More functionality. The Bale Spike should be self-explanatory. So you rent you get this Bale Spike here, right? And you put on the big 600 kilogram front weight. So this one here. So they kind of the two in combination will allow you to move bales, silage bales, any heavy bales. So another thing we have a Cedar, right? So this thing, look. So it does all your usual crops, your standard crops, everything you'd expect. It's only 150 liters, so it will run out quickly, but it is a classic old school plant or cedar, and she's fully functional and she's awesome. So once again, functionality, you know what I mean? We have a cultivator, 1.8 meters, 30 horsepower, 350 kilograms. Absolutely perfect, all the specs are ideal for the little Porsche. So, you can cultivate your ground. So you have a Bale Spike weight. This is a 600 kilogram Bale Spike weight that you'll use with the Bale Spike. We have a roller, right? So this is a grass roller, right? So this will delete grass that's already grown. And if you say you've just harvested or cut grass or whatever, you can roll over the grass field and it'll give a fertilizer state. So again, functionality, adding more things to it. The MP trailer, multi-purpose trailer. It's a bale trailer, it's a manure spreader, and it's a crop trailer. So, it's 3 in 1. The windrower is self-explanatory. The Slurry Tanker, I haven't showed this one off yet. So this is a multi-purpose tanker, right? So it has two functions, right? It has the obviously Slurry Spreader, 6 meters, 9 mph, does slurry and digest it, right? But it also has a second function where you can change it to just a liquids tanker, look. So everything disappears, look. See that? See all the pumps and the PTOs and everything, look. It all disappears, right? And even on the back as well, look. So you can see the back here. So you can see the spout there, look. That disappears as well. So it's basically, a liquids tanker. So I added this new today. So I don't know if you guys can see this. So there are, so it says rear sign. We actually have symbols now instead of text. So watch what happens, right? So you can see the no kind of sign. Look, then it shows you a picture of the warning sign. Look, and then it shows you a picture of the 15 kilometers per hour sign. So the pictures will match. So it's a new type of configuration thing. It's a visual, shop option instead of just a text. So that was added brand new today. I did that myself. I saw other mods doing it, and I thought it was a great idea. And I wanted to, kind of implement this. So I created all these logos and that type of thing for this purpose. So very, very happy, and it works. Thank God. I haven't tested it yet. See, so that's why I'm streaming, so I can test it, kind of the new stuff. But yeah, it's working, which is great. All right, so yeah, there you go. So that's a yet more functionality. The weeder should be self-explanatory. The tether is self-explanatory, and newly added is the salt spreader, which should be self-explanatory. So with the entire pack, you're very much covering all of your bases of basic farming. You know what I mean? With this pack now, you can pretty much do any kind of farming activity. Well, most of them, anyways. With the the Porsche diesel pack. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of what we've been going for since the game launched. So when the game launched, we had the Porsche Diesel Junior, right? This thing, 14 horsepower. You could do nothing with the damn thing. None of the in-game equipment works with this thing. It's just a pretty tractor to kind of just run, look around, drive around your farm, but it has no functionality. So myself and my games team, we decided, okay, what can we do with this thing? So we started on basically improving the tractor. Right, and then that eventually got done, and then we started thinking about, okay, can we maybe add equipment first? So that's what we have here. All this awesome equipment for it. Right, so I guess now we can kind of windrow this stuff together here. So far so good, my friends. All the changes that I made to the pack today seem to be working okay. I spent several hours on this bloody mod today. Just making adjustments, tweaking, revising. Trying to make it the absolute best mod it can possibly be. And to make sure that there's no, bugs or issues or anything like that. Of course, none of this would be remotely possible without the just incredible assistance of my games team. I mean, the guy is a wizard, absolute genius when it comes to mods and modding. I mean, he's in college at the moment studying, a 3D. He's trained to be a 3D artist and that type of thing. So, he wants to work for Giants actually. So, kind of what he's doing, he makes his own mods. And he's trying to impress Giant Software to get a job, So, yeah. So there you go, look, the wind roar works. So that's awesome. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, there we go. So I'll just finish off the end of the row here, I think, and now we might do a little. I might want to see can I replicate what tractor that I had the PTO issues with last night. So I was kind of looking at the Antonio Carrera pack and some weirdness with the. There was some weirdness with the. So we're gonna just basically get rid of all this now. I've pretty much loaded all the equipment now, so everything looks absolutely fine. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Choo choo choo. So what are we doing next? So we're going to get the Tony DLC. And we're going to try and find the tractor that I had the problems with. I don't know which one it was, though. That's the thing. Look, we're just going to have to get them and see which one it was. So we're going to get the case, the baby baler. Let's see, can we replicate that shit? So we'll know pretty quickly. So I know I did. This is what I did yesterday. I tried to hook up the PTO, right, to the front, and then mad science took place, which, as you can see, it is. Look, so that's it. So which tractor is this? It's the TTR 7600. Look. So yeah, mad science is going on here. Look at this shit. Look, watch this. Look at that shit. I love it. That awesome. Take a picture of that. Mad science. Look at that shit. Right. Okay. So now we'll try from the other way. Should be good to go this way, I reckon. I mean, it's not designed really to be put on the front, but if you're going in reverse mode, and it doesn't work there. Look. Let's see this. So that is not hooked up either. Right. So your PTO is so here's your PTO. Look. See it here at the bottom? So it's just right up it. See that there? It's just there. Right? So it's not hooking up basically. So that's some mad science once again from Giants. Well done, Giants. You're awesome. Not the biggest fan of the sound on these tractors either. You know, they're not the best sounding. You know, they're not the best sounding tractors out there. I mean, some of them are. This one isn't bad, but most of them are not. No, no. That one sounds okay. So let's see what happens with this one. Oh. So that one is fine. That is perfect. That one works absolutely fine. So we are going to science the shit out of this thing. Nope, 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 nope. Now, I wonder, was there a 3-point that wasn't? Okay, that's fine. So there was no 3-point on the other one. Now let's see what happens with this shit when I put it on the front and the back. This tractor is one of the weirdest looking tractors I've ever seen in my entire life. It just looks... It's just awful looking thing. So that does not hook up correctly either. I mean, that's not unusual. I mean, there is no PTO at the front, but it just, you know, it doesn't look right. What a weird looking tractor. That one's connected properly, so that's fine. That one is okay. Weird tractor. This one is next, so we're going to get the 3-point in that. Look at this bloody thing. Look at that. See the design of it? It's like an A. An A-frame. They all sound the same as well. So yeah, she doesn't hook up properly either, which is not that unusual. As I said, they're not really designed to have a PTO on the front. But one of the things, see, you can change the driving direction on this thing. So that's kind of why, you know what I mean? That's why I would say that there's... there potentially could be an issue there, because with reverse drive. So that's hooked up properly. It's bizarre looking tractors that I've ever seen. So this is the next one. So this is articulated, look. So that's kind of why these are different. Articulated version of it. Still don't think people are gonna... No. Yeah, so that one doesn't hook up either. You know, Giants probably never anticipated that people would try mad science, you know, by hooking up, you know, equipment where they're not supposed to be hooked up. That one is fine. So this is the next one then. You'd be doing mad science, people. So yeah, that one is weird as well, look. Okay, we're going to take a screenshot of that shit. So this one has gone mental as well. Look at this shit. That is hilarious. Look at this shit. Oh, I love it. Oh, that is awesome. Take a picture of that one. Send that to Giants. But you know, you're not supposed to hook these at the front, obviously. You know, some minor adjustments. You know, Giants could, you know, they could kind of fix that a little bit better. Not have it look so weird, at least. So this one is not hooking up at all. What the hell, dude? So why won't this one hook up? I mean, the PTO is right there, look. What the hell is wrong with this thing? God dang it. That really no, that's a full bar from Giants right there. These two should hook up. Especially this tractor. This is the kind of one of the second largest tractors you're going to get. So they're all done. So we have two left. These are these ones. One of the most bizarre sets of tractors I've personally ever seen. But yeah, I don't know. There's only one kind of two pieces of equipment maybe that I like in the pack, and that's about it. I just don't think it's a good DLC. It's just I don't understand why Giants kind of, you know, put it out the way they did. Why couldn't they have given us equipment with it, with the bloody tractors, or you know, given us, I don't know, something. it just would have been a lot more appealing to people had Giants included some, you know, some pieces of equipment for, you know, great parts. There's lots of manufacturers out there who, you know, even Italian manufacturers that haven't been in the game yet, you know. So Giants could have contacted him and, you know, made, you know, equipment for, you know, vines and olives and grapes or whatever. There's so much they could have done. These are baby bales. Beep beep. Do do do. You know, 98 horsepower isn't bad, but you know, I think it's the tractors themselves are just limited in what they can do, and because they're just so kind of skinny and narrow, you know, there's quite a possibility that you could tip these tractors over very quickly, or very easily, I should say. So, you know, I'd be aware of that shit. It's highly likely these could flip over. Oh yeah, we're just gonna make a few baby bales here. So this thing has the new flashy LED beacon thingy. You can kind of see the inside as well. Quite quiet in here actually. I don't do a lot of in-cab farming. That is not picking up anything there. That must be the edge of the bloody field. Not detecting anything. See how many bales we can make out of this thing. Let's take a look at a Bale Spike as well that I downloaded from the mod hub today. I'm not happy with the in-game Bale Spikes because, you know, the prongs, you know, the pointy thingies. You know, they don't move in and out. You know, so I've been looking for a Bale Spike with a kind of a, you know, an adjustable thingy, whatever the hell they call it. So yeah, you can only get so close here. Get as much as we can off the ground, I suppose. So yeah, the Antonio Carrero DLC. I don't know. I mean, I already bought the season pass, so I was going to get it for free anyways. Yeah, I mean, I believe in supporting Giants financially, but you gotta give us something that the people want. You know, I don't think they wanted Antonio Carrero. These, you know, weird tractors. Just, I don't know. There's so much more they could have done. Even some classic tractors and classic equipment. A lot of, you know, old school classic John Deere equipment out there that people would love to get their hands on. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of John Deere myself, but I know a lot of people are. But you know, for those people, it would have been nice to have something for them. Kind of a DLC that people can actually, you know, get behind and get excited about. That ain't happening with Antonio Carrero, I can tell you that. There's literally no one's been using it. So I've been watching, you know, Twitch all bloody day, and no one is using the damn thing. Just do not care about Antonio. They do not care, my friends. See what this hooks up like, or see what this looks when it hooks up. Looks like when it hooks up. I'm talking it. Oh, hold the phone. You know what we can do here. Let's get rid of all this shit. There is only one true tractor that I'm interested in, the Antonio Carrero DLC, and it is this, my friends. This is the best bloody thing in the pack. Look at this thing. This thing is awesome. I love this machine. Look at that engine sound. Isn't that awesome? And she's articulated as well. Look at this thing. What an awesome piece of kit. And she's got 38 horses, which ain't bad, you know? Not bad at all. So I'd be interested now to see, you know, we're going to try and do some stacking, I think. See if we do kind of a neat job, you know what I mean? And, I don't know. See how many we can fit in this thing. It's a matter of interest. That didn't work out well, did it? Jesus. Son of a beast. What the hell? There we go, that's better. Bale seemed to handle a little better than in 22 than 19. Not falling out of my hands like he usually would. Don't do a lot of bale work or anything, or moving bales. We're just kind of. I want to see, you know, how many I can, how many of the baby bales at the very least. Oh, son of a beast! How many baby bales I can actually put in this thing, you know? I think that will be interesting. Bad frame rate at the moment. That's 5. It looks like we can get 7 on it. Ooh. Oh shit. Yeah, we're looking at 7, I think. Yeah, we'll squeeze one more in the back there. Very busy today, traffic-wise on Elm Creek. Must be, I don't know, going to local super. Oh, son of a beast! Son of a beast! Ooh, god dang it! Something is pushing this off here. It's not the mod, it's just being a jerk. See? So when the bloody thing goes down, it's hitting something. God, ding dang it! Diggity dog it. There we go. Yay! Alright, so that's... There you go. So, you know, you potentially... I don't know, you could probably maybe stack, I would say like 21. So 21, right? So, and you could probably, if you push these over here, right, to the edge, right, you could probably get another one in here. So maybe another 2, maybe. I don't know, maybe 24. 24, yeah, it looks like about 24 baby bales. So 7, 14, 21, right? Stack them 3 high. And then maybe another 3 along here, you know, that type of thing. Yeah, there's your bale trailer configuration there, my friends, for the... So this little tractor here, it would be awesome for the kind of the new DLC as well, or the new DLC, the new Porsche diesel pack. It's got reasonable horsepower, you know. So we can get the Slurry Spreader. We can get the liquid tanker as well. So we have the warning sign and we have that one. Shite. Bad driving. Very nice engine sounds in this thing. Really nice. So yeah, there's the new decal that I put on this thing. Got the improved the quality of it as well. Found a different, better quality image. And, fixed it up and that type of thing. Yeah, much happier with that one. Much better quality. So let's see, can I get this little tractor to sink in the water? So there we go, it's filling up with liquids. 2,500 liters. Ooh. This is good. Is there any like really deep parts to the water? Sound. Look at that. Oh, she's struggling, baby. Come on, baby. Get up there. Come on, baby. You can do it. Put your back into it. Good girl. Come on, Betsy. You got this. There's your water tanker. And we have the Slurry Spreader. It's not designed for this tractor, but you know. Will work. So yeah, we're not going to do we're not going to be doing the slurry today. I don't think. Just wanted to hook up to it there. Right. So what else? What other mods do I have? I want to check out this thing here. No. don't know what size that one is. So we're going to get it quick. I don't know which size is appropriate. We'll go for 100 horsepower, I think. Check out this Bale Spike that I downloaded off the mod hub today. Let's see, will the prongs kind of move in on this thing. Well, I mean they're a little better than the other ones. Let's put it that way. I don't see anything. It's a little better than the in-game ones. So I've been using these stupid Albut, these bloody things. Look at this shit, look. These things are too freaking wide. Look. So these prong parts, look, they're too wide out, look, and you can't move them inwards. So, you know, if your driving is as bad as mine is, you kind of need the spikes to be a little bit closer together. And they're a lot closer together. A lot closer together. So let's see if we can hook up to this thing. So there you go. So that's too high. Well, we'll get another one and we'll see. We'll put a third one on it, I guess. See what happens. See what my game sync has actually done. So all this kind of stuff is all part of the the basic testing of the mod. Make sure everything's working okay. You kind of have to do this. Oh, no. Oh, I should go back to the golf cart jockey school of driving. This is just bad. So that's two of them stacked. Give me a second there, guys. Sorry about that. Alright. Back to it. Let's get another one. Whoa. Get two of them actually. This must be a manual transmission or something. Not the easiest to kind of move around. Just the start and stop braking and everything. As Bale Spikes go, the Sapphire ain't bad. It's a lot better than the in-game one. A lot more forgiving. Still prefer a Bale Spike that I kind of, you know, you can move the you know, the prongs in and out. Ooh! It does it, baby. Oh shit, shit, shit! No, no, no! Oh god dang it! Oh lordy! Oh, what the hell, dude? The collision now isn't gonna register, look. Shite. Doofus. All my work has just gone to shit. Son of a bitch. Look at that shit. Asshole frickin' thing. All I want to frickin' test is how many bales I can put on the damn thing. I'm going to hook up and secure it. Not a bad tractor though. Feels pretty good to drive, you know. What is this? The 3670. Not a bad piece of kit. Feels pretty good to drive. Love the new front loader tool sounds. It sounds a lot better than 19. Now, I think that looks ridiculous and stupid, but whatever. So I would definitely say 2 bales is more than enough of this little trailer. Well, you know, we're doing mad science here, so we're testing. So it does work, as you can see. Look, you know, there's definitely some mad science going on there. So yeah, so I would say you know, I would say to my games team, you know, limit that to 2. Limit it to 2 bales, basically. Two bales high is enough, you know, or 2.5, you know, with the baby bales and 2 on top, maybe. You know, it's kind of enough for us. Right, my friends, there you go. Listen, yeah, I'm going to leave the stream there. I think I've done enough kind of Frankenstein mad science for one night, you know. Did everything that I kind of wanted to, you know. So yeah, there we go. Anyways, thank you all very much for tuning in, my friends. I appreciate it. And God willing, we shall see you see you again in the next one. But for right now, my friends, we're going to say take care. Thank you. Bye bye.